Alright guys, so with the closed beta for Zenless Zone Zero coming to an end, I wanted to show you guys one more feature that this game has to offer in terms of gameplay, and it's going to be very similar to a simulated universe. For those of you that have played the other HoYoverse games, for example Honkai Star Rail, they have something called Simulated Universe. In Zenless Zone Zero, it is called Hollow Zero, and I wanted to show you guys some of the similarities as well as some of the differences with this particular gameplay. So we're going to go ahead and go right into the gameplay here. This is where you could select the different type of hollows that you could enter, whether it be story or a side commission, but we're going to go all the way right down here into the bottom right hand corner and select Hollow Zero. Now, as you progress through the story in the game, you will unlock the higher levels of the Hollow Zero. I'm going to go ahead and do the first one because it is quite long. I'm going to warn you right now, these hollows are quite long. I think they're actually longer than Simulated Universe. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. So when I select it, or when you select your hollow, one of the first things that's going to happen, it's going to ask you which 3 agents you want to use. So I've already selected Grace, I've selected Ben, and I also selected Soldier 11. All right, so right after that, what's going to happen is that instead of starting off with all 3 agents, you actually start off with 1. So be very wise with who you choose as your starting agent, because you will have to unlock the others that you selected later on in the game. So we're going to go ahead and start this up and enter Hollow Zero, and I'll explain to you guys all of the different similarities and things like that this gameplay has to offer in terms of, you know, comparing it to the other HoYoverse games. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. So right over here, we get to choose our starting Resonium. What does this look like? This looks like blessings, exactly just how Honkai Star Rail does it. So there's different ones. I try to go with what's related to what my character does. So for example, right now I'm starting off with Grace. None of these really benefit her, but if I have to choose something, maybe it'll be, you know what, we're going to do stun duration because Grace does have shock. And she does have the electrical type element. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the different things on the screen here. All right, so when the Hollow Zero first starts, you have 2 paths that you can choose. All of these different like TVs or these monitors here, you know, have some different type of an effect that happens. That telephone that you see right at the very bottom, right there, that's how you can actually unlock one of the agents that you selected. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out our Resoniums. This is where you could, you know, see which Resoniums that you have or your blessings. And something that's cool about this game is that once you get 4 copies of the same type of a Resonium, they fuse together into something even more powerful. So you want to be sure to try to match with what you get when it comes to choosing your Resoniums. Right over here, if I click the right bumper, so something that I feel is very unique in this version of Simulated Universe is they have something called corruption. So these corruptions, essentially, they're negative effects, and you could get rid of them through different means while you travel through the Hollow Zero. But what happens is that once you reach the highest level of corruption, you get kicked out of the Hollow Zero. So something to keep in mind when you play through this mode, you don't want to hit all the way to the maximum level of corruption because you will get kicked out. All right, so let's get into some gameplay here. I'm going to go ahead and I want my second agent. So it gives you an option here. You can either put them on a sideline and call them when you need them, or you could just receive them now. I want my second agent because I want to have an advantage. So we went ahead and put Ben on our team. And then that red square generally is an encounter. It's going to be an encounter with like an ethereal. So this is going to be like regular combat, which is what we're going to do here. All right, let's get into some gameplay with Grace. Okay, that was pretty easy. Again, I chose the easier level just so you guys don't have to watch too much of a long video, but at least you guys get to see how Hollow Zero works. Okay, so we went ahead and got some rewards for that. We get a chance to choose more Resonium, burn duration, crits. You know what? Let's do burn because I do have 2 fire units in my agents that I selected. So that gives us more coins. And then right over here, let's see what this does. So this unlocks another part of the floor. So we have 2 different pathways here. I don't want to select the top one that has that red gas mask because that might end up in a corruption. So I'm going to go ahead and go down.
Gear coin should be reported.
And then let's see what happens here. Okay, so we stumbled upon a bamboo. So if we follow the bamboo, so this is a challenge event. We have to do like some sort of a challenge event for a bamboo, which is those cute little creatures that can join our team and provide some sort of an effect. So let's see what the challenge is with this one. Okay, we gotta find out here. Alright, so it looks like this one, we just have to destroy all the debris. This one's pretty easy. Okay, so how do we start this event? Commence cleaning, please be careful. I want to start it. There we go. Alright. So we gotta clean more than the sweeper. That's right behind us. So this one's pretty easy. There's some that are more challenging. Looks like we missed a few here. There we go. So we went ahead and completed the challenge, so we're gonna get some sort of a reward. There we go. So let's see what we get out of this. Maybe some gear coins, or maybe another resonium. Looks like we got some gear coins. And we got a resonium. Okay, so... let's see. What does this one do? I think... Oh, wait. Dealing electric damage. You know what? I'm going to choose this one because Grace is my main agent. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that one because that benefits her. This one is a healing space. So we're able to heal HP because currently right now, I don't think there's a character that could heal. So those spaces are very important. Okay, so I have a selection here. If I go into the unknown, there's a chance of getting corrupted. We're going to go down there because I want to just show you guys what happens when we get a corruption. Okay. Okay, we got a perfect dodge right there. Nice. Another perfect dodge. And those little lasers, you want to obviously avoid those when you can, because they will deal damage to you. And one of the cool things about the combat in this game, it gives you like an audio sound that kind of so you could recognize when you're about to get attacked. Okay, so let's see what we get here. When an enemy recovers from being stunned, their attack is reduced after a perfect dodge. Inflict more days. I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Looks like we got a corruption. Yep. So resonium repulsion. With selecting resonium, you have fewer choices. Alright. Did we get corrupted here too?
Don't get stressed easily.
Okay, so nothing happened there, but as you can see right here, we got a corruption. Do you guys know how that looks like now? Alright, so right over here, it looks like we have a shop. So let's go ahead and see what the shop has to offer. So right now, we just have a resonium exchange. Sometimes there is another option for a risky transaction where you actually get a corrupted version of a resonium, which later on becomes something better. Honkai has something like that, but right now we just have the standard. So let's see what we could buy here. Back attacks deal more. You know, I'm gonna get this one because we get another copy of a resonium that benefits Grace because she's an electric type character. Alright, and let's go ahead and see what this is. It looks like we have another challenge. Alright, let's see what this is all about. So we're being transported to another part here. Ooh, okay, interesting.
This wasn't part of our planned route.
Okay, so it took us somewhere else. Okay. So we push enemies outside of the ring.
Have a couple more.
So this one looks like we just have to defend the little pod here. Almost there. I think I saw a second one. Alright. So now we gotta go to the next location. Pretty self-explanatory for this particular challenge. We just gotta stay in the circle and defend. That's it.
Not even close.
Right. Almost there. You know, let's get Ben in, just for the heck of it. I love this character. He's a very fun 4-star to play, in my opinion. And there we go! Mission completed. So let's go back to Grace, because Ben's travel speed is just way too slow. Okay, so we got... This bot, this Ethereal is like, I would say is like an elite. And you really gotta be able to dodge a lot of its attacks. Because it'll do multiple attacks and you gotta dodge. But that one, because this is a lower level, we were able to take it out pretty easily. But at the higher levels, that Ethereal is pretty dangerous. Okay, so let's see where we want to go. So let's collect this. Send the agent. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so you want to be careful when you come across this, where you send an agent. Because there's a certain one where if you send the agent away, you don't get them back anymore. And I made that mistake before. So with this one, if we send an agent out, they lose HP, but we get a huge amount of gear coins. We're going to send Ben out. So they step on a trap, but we get a large amount of gear coins, as you can see right there. Okay, so now we're going back, but it looks like we got another corruption. Yep, we offers discounts, but also for your items. All right, so you got to keep an eye out on our corruption level. Okay, so we have a few options here. We could go to the shop and see what we can get, and then it looks like we're just going to get corrupted again. This game wants us to get corrupted. Okay. I don't need any of these. So what I'm going to do is, let's just see what happens. Did we get corrupted? Something happened. Okay. I think we're almost at the end of this floor, because there's 2 floors in the first one, and then later on, as you unlock the higher levels, you'll have access to other floors. I think. Yep, we got a boss. Get an ultimate in. Nice, very nice. Okay, so we have one more floor to go through. And as you clear a floor, you can actually... This is your chance now to remove a corruption. So I think I'm gonna remove this one. And let's see what we can get here. I'm gonna choose this one because it pertains to my one of my characters. Now we're on the second floor. Ooh, we have a lot of things to choose from here. All right, so when you reach the beginning of a next floor, it's going to allow you to choose, you know, like a support item. You could either choose a med kit, a pile of gear coins, or we could reduce the pressure points, which pressure also pertains to your corruption as well. In this case, I'm going to choose the med kit just because why not? Okay, so we got a lot of different options here. Let's go down here. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Leave the heavy lifting to me. Just try I'm in.
Nice. The only thing about Ben is he's obviously going to be very slow. I think he's the slowest character in the game. Like, no joke. And I haven't unlocked the other characters, but I'm pretty sure no one is as slow as Ben. But he's fun to play. Okay. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so we got 4 of the same one. We got a fusion, so let's see what happens. So now we got an advanced Resonium. Very nice. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Is this another challenge? No, what's this? Oh, we could gain a, let's get a B-rank Resonium, so this is a good thing. Okay. Another phone, so it looks like we can get Soldier 11, which is our 3rd agent, into our squad. Very nice.
Ready to support.
Let's see what happens here. Alright, so right over here, we need to do this so we can unlock the other 3 squares. Let's actually get Soldier 11 in. She's fun to play too. She's all about dodge and counter. And chain attacks. See? Her...
Stand behind the yellow line.
Oh, we got the ultimate here.
Flames, obey me!
Boom!
A work site is just like a battlefield.
Okay. Destroy all the different items here. Let's get Grace back in action. Oh wait, the bridge is right there. Okay, so we got some elites.
Just one strike. Prepare to burn. Want to help me test this?
There we go. Okay. So we beat that monitor, and we're gonna unlock 3 more. There we go. So we should unlock these. Okay, so we're gonna get... let's get this one. Because we do have 2 fire characters. Oh, looks like we got a corruption. Oh no. Dodge has a longer cooldown. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. But we did get a support item, but that's not a good one. Okay, let's do this one. So we got an increase. We got an advanced Resonium for fire. And let's see here. Oh, we can get more advanced supplies. Nice. Okay, so this is a good square. Portable medkit. Let's get a Bangbu. We got a Resonium. Very cool. Let's get a portable medkit. Let's get another portable medkit. Okay, so that was a good one. So for the purposes of ending, to make this video not as long as I want it to be, we're gonna go into the, this should be the last square, where it says like ZZZ. It should be, and then we'll get to see the results of this particular Holo Zero. So this is pretty much Zenless Zone Zero's version of Simulated Universe, and I want to know what you guys think so far in the comment section, what you think of it.
Grab a couple more. It's over.
Ah,
I'm
messed
here.
that one up. Oh, it's gonna transform. This ethereal does transform.
Stand still. Flames. Oh, baby! Perfect timing.
There we go. All right, so let's see. Let's see the clear results here. It should clear it. There we go. Okay. All right, so that is HoLo0, aka the simulated universe of Zenless Zone Zero. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this particular mode? Do you like it? Do you think there's some things that could be improved? What are your thoughts are? I'd love to hear it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna miss this closed beta, but I cannot wait for the official release of Zenless Zone Zero. Thank you guys again for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and stay blessed, everybody.